Hey Cancer, welcome to your reading for February 2023. My name is Shay. Let's go ahead and hop right into these cards. And before we get started, remember to check your sun, moon, and rising being the most accurate. And if it don't apply, let it fly. So let's go ahead and hop right into these cards. What do my Cancers need to know about February 2023? About February 2023, Spirit, make the message abundantly clear. Thank you. The Moon card, the Page of Cups, the Seven of Swords. It's very possible that the song that I'm hearing is for the last reading I did, but I am hearing the song, "You telling me you falling out of love with me." Whatever that song is, and that may not apply to you or like your situation, but it could, or it's a trigger. Like it's a song that when you hear it, it triggers like it triggers a memory, I guess. Clarity. What does Cancer need to know about February 2023? Okay, Six of Pentacles. What do my Cancers need to know about February 2023? Okay. All right. Nine of Cups in reverse and Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of introspection here. It's a lot of diving into how you feel about a lot of situations. So you guys can really be in your feelings. I'm not being funny too, because I know everybody always talks about that with Cancers and other water signs. No, I'm so serious. There may be something that may be triggering your emotional state right now, an emotional state for you right now. And it doesn't have to be like super serious or super painful. It could just be something that you're really thinking about and trying to figure out. When it comes to your relationships, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to how much and or how little somebody is helping you. Side note, another thing that I'm getting is champion, like someone wearing champion, the clothing brand. That's an aside, but yes. So these are things that are coming up this month. I feel like you may be very introspective about your life and where it's going. Okay, and I'm not gonna lie, for some of you there is a little bit of being upset at those around you and upset with yourself for how you handle something, or upset with how someone else handles something. There's this little bit of dissatisfaction for where you are and what's going on in your life. The good part about this introspective moment is that it's bringing you to face reality, like face your fears about something, and maybe even start to apply yourself towards what you really want, especially if you don't feel satisfied. Now, for some of you, you may argue and be like, this is the worst situation ever. Like, I'm not ever going to feel satisfied with this. But sometimes our situation puts us, like these bad things, these seemingly bad things happen to us so that we can turn our attention to something else. So right now, it may not feel like it, but I'm telling you what I pick up from this reading is that this is to redirect you. If you don't feel satisfied, there's a reason. Uncomfortability forces us to change. So that's the purpose of this. And, I'm not, y'all intuitive too. So, use your discernment with that, but that's what I'm picking up from this. Now, on the other hand, for some of you, there's an illusion that needs to be broken. I'm gonna be real deal holy filled with you. There's a selfishness here. There's a self-absorbedness here, almost self-deprecating. So for some of you, this is coming out of you, where you may be so afflicted by what's going on with you that you're almost taking that everywhere with you. And for some of you, this looks like constantly like discussing it, talking about it, pulling people into it. Now, on the flip side, this can be a lot of people being self-absorbed with you and expecting more time, more energy from you than you're willing to give, or that you're able to give, and then are not being caring on when you say no, and so on and so forth. So you decipher where that is, but that may be something that comes up this month. But also just being careful about the me energy, or this is hurting me, this is the me, and not really thinking of solutions. I'm sorry, Cancer. But like I said, there's this dissatisfaction here. Back to that illusion. Now, for some of you, this is a dream. This is something that you want to bring forth. For some of you, I heard something about working from home. You may want a job that works from home, or maybe you don't like that job anymore and you want to manifest something better for yourself. The barrier of it is an illusion. And you may even think that getting where you want to go is an illusion. But it's like, I don't want to say there isn't a barrier, because I don't know your situation personally. But I will say that you may be creating more blockages than you think for yourself. Yeah, like almost telling yourself you can't do it, or bringing like a level of this is my reality ethic kind of thing going on. And there could be a child involved. Another water sign, doesn't have to be, but something about that. Breaking the illusion, Pisces. Break the illusion from yourself. Maybe even for some of you, breaking the illusion of the relationships around you as well. Who's there, who's not there, who's like accepting people for exactly who they are. And I mean like seeing their bad, good, all of that, and being like, this is what it is, and figuring out what you're going to do about it. Okay? So clarity for my Cancers. What do my Cancers need to know about their relationships? Mahal Crawl in February 2023. What do my Cancers need to know about their, what does Cancer need to know about their love and relationships in February 2023? What are they experiencing in their love and relationships in February 2023, Spirit? One more card, make it clear. Thank you very much. It's a plan. The unsaid. That's crazy. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get to the message of the document. Okay, so shopping may be important. I don't get that 100%. I'm gonna just put that out there. Some of you could be buying new things, wanting people to buy things, wanting people to invest in something, or you may be buying it for yourself so you can better yourself, right? But I do think that for some of you, there may something about the mall may be important. Going to the mall, meeting up with someone at the mall, doing a little bit of retail therapy. And another thing that I'm seeing is kind of like someone coming out of nowhere, a happy find, being pleasantly surprised by somebody's behavior. So this could be them inviting you somewhere, texting you and saying that they want to go somewhere, something of that nature. Writing you back if they haven't, they may come back. Because for some of you, I think it might be someone that you've been distant from a long time. Like they haven't said anything to you in a minute. And so they'll come back and just be like, hey, and like have all this good news or have something that they want to help you with or tell you or be there for you, okay? The other message that I'm picking up in your relationships is get it down in writing. So you may be asking someone to put something down in writing or vice versa. So meaning for some of you, this could be a relationship. I don't think you're necessarily asking, but there could be like this building up to the next level. Hey, are we going to get married? What's going on? What are we doing with this document? Something of that nature. It could be a divorce. I don't think that's for all of you though, but it could be a divorce or the word I'm hearing is like disassociation. The relationship kind of like, I don't want to be around you. I don't want to talk to you right now. But I don't think that's for all of you. And again, this may not even be a romantic relationship. It may just be like, I'm deciding to not, like I'm formally deciding not to mess with or talk to so-and-so. But I think that's only for a few of you. Otherwise, when I say get it down in paper, I think there may be or have been some promises that were made verbally to you. And you may be trying to make a contract or like you're trying to hold someone to their word or vice versa. Okay? So that may be an important thing this month. Good stuff. But it's also like, I don't know. I want to see it. I want to see it and I want proof. I don't want just the words. I want to see it. I want proof. Okay. And I'm picking up something about like a text message or email being important. So like, again, somebody promised you something, and you may use the email or the text message to prove it, or just bring it up like, hey, remember this text? Something like that. Clarity, clarifying. Cancer's relationships in February. Any advice? Ooh, yep. Heart-to-heart discussion. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. This could be the one. You're already with the partner. You've already met the partner, the romantic partner you seek. And playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. Okay. I'm just going to say this. There probably does need to be some heart-to-heart conversations, but I'm going to be honest. One of the parties is not open to it. One of you is not open to it. One of you is already kind of like, I'm done with this. I'm through with this. But someone may want to come forward and talk, or you guys need to talk or should talk, which is where this it's a plan meeting at the mall pleasantly surprised comes from, because it may be like the breath of fresh air you've been looking for within this relationship. For others of you, you're already with the person you're going to pretty much spend the rest of your life with. Like, even if it's just like, I'm going to see you every day for the rest of my life. Like, you've already met a soulmate. Knock on wood. No, I ain't quite said that. You already met a soulmate. And remember, it doesn't always have to be romantic. But you've already met someone that you need to be around. I'm going to be honest. And I'm not discounting how you may feel, Cancer. If some things are really going bad, they're really going bad. And I really get that. But I do want to emphasize that there may be some relationships or people around you that aren't going bad. And so you may need to put more focus and attention on that part, okay? I could see somebody being childish and you just being the serious one because of the situation. But sometimes you just got to lean into that, okay? So clarity. Oh, and for somebody, you may be trying to like improve your dress as well, like improve the way you dress. But that may only be for a few of you. So clarity. What does Cancer need to know about their career and finances in February 2023? What are my Cancers experiencing in their career and finances? What is Cancer experiencing in their career and finances? One more card, Spirit. Make it clear. What is Cancer experiencing in their career and finances in February 2023? Make it abundantly clear to me. Thank you. Dreams of abundance. I'm putting the card everywhere but in the camera, okay? Pay yourself first. Windfall of abundance. Obstacles and blocks are lifted. Interesting. There's kind of like a need to focus on yourself. Yes, pay yourself first, as in like make sure you have all of your ducks in a row before you get to giving money out, paying off debt, like making sure you got a little something for self. But I also feel like there's a need, like you may have put a lot of things on the back burner that you want, and you may need to start putting them back on the front burner. So again, to give an example, let's say you have a family and you take care of your family. So you haven't left a certain job or maybe left the family business because you don't want to leave someone hanging, or you don't want to like create complications. Create those complications. I'm not, do what you want, but I wouldn't be afraid to like chase those dreams, okay? Because you won't have as many blocks as you think. It'll get easier as the month goes. And if I'm being 100% honest, somebody gonna get annoyed with me with this. The reason why it seems so horrible is because you won't, like you're attached too much to the outcome when it comes to money. Like you're so frustrated by it that you may be almost blocking yourself. And I know that's easier said than done when you're like financially or work-wise not happy. But once you start making a path, you'll start to see more ways out. Okay, Cancer? So start following those dreams. Start putting your money aside. Start, hey, if somebody's taking too much of your money, cut off that Hulu if you don't watch it. Like, whatever it is that you need to do. And that'll start to free up a little more of your money, I believe, in February, okay? Start journaling your dreams as well, because you may be getting answers there. And aside from just actual dreams, for some of you, you have a dream. You're just not sure how to get there. Like, let's say you want to be, I don't know, a top hairstylist or something like that. And you're just like, I don't know if that's going to happen. What can you do to make it happen? And also think about the possibilities around that. Do I have to be a top hairstylist, or can I be for a year or so a shampoo girl? Am I willing to work at the salon as a front desk person? Am I willing to, you see what I'm saying? Like finding different avenues. Because sometimes you'll get there and you may not like that, but you may like some aspect of it. So it's a matter of just getting your foot in the door more than just like you have to have it the way you see it, if that makes any sense. So clarity. Any other messages or advice for Cancer in their finances and career in February, Spirit? Make it clear, one card. Any advice for Cancer in their career and finances? Anything else? Hand. Careers that may be important. Hands-on job. Help getting a job. Yep. Manifesting money. Reach your goals. Financial assistance. Okay. For some of you, you may be interested in financial assistance, like applying for some sort of aid or something like that. Or you, like I said, whatever your work is, it may be hands-on work, like physical work. Or for some of you, like I said, if it's not art, it may be, I don't know. Like it's different from what you do now. I feel like some of you may do office work or something of that nature, and you may want to do something a little more fun or a little more loose or a little more engaging, I guess is the best word. But you may need to ask for help getting that job. And I think that's where that's coming from, is that you need help and you may not feel like you have the resources. You can find them. You can find them looking that up. Another way to manifest, I want to mention really quickly. Sometimes it's not about manifesting the money. Sometimes it's manifesting the means to get the money, the tools. So manifesting a mentor, manifesting a good friend that'll help you look for jobs, something of that nature. Okay, Cancer? So clarity. What else for my Cancers? What's the overall message for my Cancers in February 2023? What's the overall message for Cancer in February 2023, Spirit? Make it clear. What does Cancer need to hear? What? Trust. This is a beautiful card. Every time I see it, I'm like, this card is cute. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and read it from the book so y'all can get it from the horse's mouth. You to be wise, to be watchful, and to trust no one at this time. Keep yourself to yourself. And do not buy into any fear or chaos that's being stirred up around you. You know the truth, so stand strong in being true to who you are. Remember that relationships, whether personal or business, should be built on trust, and a mutual agreement could test your faith. You've been let down badly before, and it's taking a while to trust again. However, someone vulnerable needs your assurance, and a secret is being shared. It's time to prove how trustworthy you really can be. I don't think the rest of that is for you, but I do think working on trust for somebody to come through for you, trust for people to help you, that may come up. Okay, so meanings: hold your cards close to your chest. Be careful with whom you share your ideas. The person you've been inquiring about is trustworthy. Open your heart. It's time to trust. I think those last two apply more to you. There may be someone that you can't trust, but be careful about projecting that onto all of the relationships because of that one relationship. And also just to trust the divine. Strong message for me to tell you that. Trust the divine, Cancer. And trust that you're being taken care of. Okay, my love? Thank you so much for watching this reading. If it resonated for you, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below, and follow me on IG for daily zodiac updates. Remember that I love you, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.